Donald Trump is making his stance on transgender rights clear, and it's a major shift. A new executive order will ban trans women from competing in women's sports, aligning federal policy with strict biological definitions of sex and rolling back key protections introduced under previous administrations. This decision, that is about to be signed in the form of an executive order, has sparked intense debate. US President Donald Trump will sign an executive order on Wednesday barring individuals assigned male at birth from competing in women's and girls' sports. The move, announced on National Girls and Women in Sports Day, is being framed by the administration as a way to restore fairness and protect female athletes. Supporters, including Republican lawmakers, argue the decision upholds the intent of Title IX, which is a landmark law on gender equity in sports. Representative Nancy Mace called it a necessary step to defend women's sports. This comes after Trump's broader first-day executive order, which mandated that the federal government recognize only two sexes, male and female, across official documents, policies, and federal institutions.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Title IX, originally meant to ensure gender equality in education and sports, has been a legal battleground. Trump's first administration narrowed its scope in 2020. Then in 2022, Joe Biden expanded protections for LGBTQ+ students but did not address transgender athletes directly. With this new executive order, Trump is redefining Title IX once again, this time strictly by biological sex. Trump's policies go beyond sports. His administration has moved swiftly to eliminate gender-neutral recognition in federal policy. He claims this is to protect women, stating that efforts to erase the biological reality of sex put women at risk. His executive orders accuse medical professionals of maiming and sterilizing children under what he calls a false ideology that gender can change. This stance is a direct reversal of Biden-era policies that supported gender-affirming care, which is a practice endorsed by major medical organizations. Federal agencies have already begun enforcing these changes. For example, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, that is the EEOC, has removed gender pronouns from employee profiles. The US State Department has stopped using X gender markers on passports. Transgender people can no longer change M or F markers on official documents. These measures erase legal recognition of non-binary identities and roll back years of progress for transgender rights. Trump's crackdown extends to the federal prison system as well. His executive order mandates that transgender women be moved to men's prisons. Reports suggest that some have already been relocated. However, legal challenges are mounting. A federal judge recently ruled that a transgender woman in Massachusetts prison must remain in a women's facility and continue receiving gender-affirming medical care, at least for now. So what happens next? Legal battles are inevitable. LGBTQ advocacy groups and civil rights organizations are expected to challenge the policies in court. Meanwhile, the Trump administration is doubling down, insisting these measures are about protecting biological definitions of sex and ensuring fairness in sports and society. The political and social fallout from these decisions is just beginning. The question now, how far will these policies go and what will be the impact on transgender and non-binary people across the country? Stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express as we follow the developing stories.